so that it is working. Okay. Hi everybody, I see my live stream is starting, but my cam did not really work well. Okay, so I see you are here. A warm welcome to everybody, and thank you to join this live stream because we are speaking today about a very important energy. It is the opening of a portal on the 23rd of November 2023. And this brings up a very important energy. And if you have been sick lately, maybe you felt powerless or exhausted or unmotivated or really sick in your body, this could be connected to this special portal. Or maybe you know somebody in your family or your neighborhood who are currently struggling with those energies. This could be. But first, before I start, a warm welcome to everybody. And I'm so happy to connect to you. And normally on Sunday, I have so much to do. I normally make a live stream on my German YouTube channel, and often I have workshops. And I normally think, could I also integrate an English live stream? But sometimes it's too much. I have to make also short pauses, and so. But now today I'm here, and if you have any question, please write them down in the live chat. Then I can look to them, and if I have an answer, I will give it to you. So what about this special portal? But before I start, if you want a free newsletter, I have a newsletter where I share every week important updates on the energies and also numerology and also astrologically. And if you are interested, sign up for my free newsletter. You find the link below this video. And I have a free workshop about astrology, and this workshop will be on the 17th of December at 6 p.m. and Central Europe time. You have to check if it is for you possible to be part of this workshop. If you are interested in Vedic astrology, there I will speak a lot about the planets and the houses so that you can check everything and find it out in your own horoscope. And if you want, you can be part of this free workshop. Yes, but let's start. What about the energies of the 23rd of November? And I also shared in my newsletter today how I sum the numbers. You have the 23 of the day, and then you have the 11 of the month, and then you have the year 2023. And in numerology, we add all numbers. We add 2 plus 3 is 5. And then we have 11. 11 stands for itself. It is a master number. And then we have 7. 7 in the number of the year 2023. There is a 2 and a 0 and a 2 and a 3. And if you sum it up, this equals a 7. So we have a 5, 11, 7. And if you bring those three numbers together, also sum the numbers together, you get also 23. So we have not only the date, the 23 of November 11, and also the year 23, there is the 23, and also in the sum of all. And that's really amazing. And I will also tell you about the astrological aspects, because the numbers are not they are part also of the energies of the planets. This I want to say, and sorry if my English is not really so good. And so every number stands for a planet. Number 1 is for the sun, and number 2 is for the moon. And so it is, those energies are connected. They are the basics of the universe. And so when we see special numbers, maybe double numbers, it is always a language, a universal language that is speaking to us in energy. And so this state is very important. What is the meaning of this portal, and how is it connected to maybe feeling sick lately? So we have the number 5. The number 5 stands for your emotions. The number 5 is connected to the planet Mercury. It is about connection, and it is about change, and it is about freedom. And the number 5 stands for humanity, because we have 5 fingers on each hand, 5 toes, and we have 5 parts of our body. Sorry for Instagram, shaking the camera. So that's really also important. We have, and so number 5 stands for humanity. It stands for our soul. And our soul is mostly connected to our energy. Our soul is connected to our emotions. And if you want to feel your soul, you only have to connect to your body and feel your emotions. There you find a one-to-one feedback if you're feeling good or if you're not feeling good. And if you're not feeling good, then you know your soul is not happy at this moment. And you have to change something, because you might be, you do not really live all your potential. You do suppress something in yourself. This makes you feeling not good. And this connects also, it gives you a feedback from your soul that your soul do not want really, do not feel really good. And so the number 5 is for humanity, very important, and stands for our emotions, for our freedom, for change, and for the essence of our being, because it connects us to our soul. Then we have the 5 we have in the 23. Also in the big sum we have 23, and there we also make a plus between the 2 and the 3, and we have number 5. Okay, and then we have the number 11. The number 11 is connected to this process of development of consciousness, of awakening. This is connected to number 11. 11 stands for the next level. We have the 7 main chakras in our body, but number 11 stands also for the planet Uranus, and it stands for our higher self. For Uranus is deeply connected to this higher energy that we are also, because we are our higher self, but it is our part of ourself that is always in the spiritual world. Because I speak about 80 or 90% of you is always in the spiritual world, and only maybe 10% of yourself is your body and is here on earth. And that's important. So number 11 speaks about a higher level. And also, if you look on the astrological constellations, because we cannot the numbers and the planets and the constellations are deeply connected. You cannot cut them off. That's I just looking for the right word, sorry. And Uranus was triggered now with the new moon. Maybe you saw one of my last videos about this important new moon on November the 13th. And there was Uranus at 26 degrees, also with the sun and the moon. This is an amazing combination that triggers mostly our higher self. If you are ready. If you're not ready, then you won't feel Uranus in a positive way. Then Uranus will show you maybe in unexpected events in your life that you should look more about to go in harmony with your soul and your higher parts. Then life will go easier. That's my experience. So let's go further. Then we have number 7. And with number 7, this might causes all those sick experiences you might have experienced. And this is really amazing. In the last 2 weeks, so many people has problems with their health. And if you had some, please write it down here in the live chat. I speak with so much people, they have problems with their immune system, maybe a variation of COVID they had, or a flu, or increased temperature, or also congested nose. I also had some congested nose, or dizziness, very, very strong dizziness and migraine, and also problems with your stomach, in your digestion, and also symptoms of poisoning. That's really amazing. And write down if you have something, spinal tap. Yes, also the spine is very connected to our energies and also to planet Mercury, number 5. And 7 stands for Ketu. Ketu is a shadow planet. Maybe you have heard of Ketu in my videos. It is really a dark force, you can say, that brings up a lot of emotions in ourselves. And Ketu is now in the transit, and that's really very important. Ketu number 7 in 2023, we have the 7 therein, is in the transit in the sign of Virgo. And Virgo is all about healing and health and also diseases. And this triggered all those intense waves of sickness, you can say, we are experienced at this time on Earth. It's really amazing. Also having problems with the ears and the eyes is very, you can experience, and headness with the head, yes, that's really, and the neck could also be, yes. This is very amazing. And we had the last solar eclipse in the sign of Virgo. This also triggered all those dark, deep feelings we suppressed so long in our life. And with this portal, all those things come up, because this portal is a big, big universal purge, you can say, we experience at this time. All those old and negative emotions, they have to come up, because 11 speaks about awakening process, to go in a higher dimension, in a higher frequency. We will not change our dimension as soon. We will not go in the 5th dimension next year or something like this. And I also speak about this in my videos. But there is a shift in energy. and the physical body will more connect with the spiritual body. It has to, because with this awakening process, we get we purge our energies to level up. It is an upgrade, you can say, and not everybody is ready. But if you feel sickness or something heavy energies, then it is most important to let those feelings come up. And often there is a surface, and on the surface we maybe are we do not like things we see. Maybe our husband tells us somebody and then we get angry or sad or something like this. But this is only the surface, and the deep inner wound, we often do not really know what it is. It is so much suppressed, maybe all your life long, and you do not really know. But now it is time that it should come up, that you can see it and you can heal it. This is really a very important purge we are now experiencing. But this purge does not really work if you do not engage in it and help to find out what in your deepest, darkest nightmare you hold on. And so this is very important, that we understand that we stirs up on the surface, and we do not really understand what is really the deep cause that causes those feelings on the surface. Maybe we are angry about the politic and our governments, or maybe the war, or about the people who has to suffer in those war. Maybe we are sad about this or angry. But on a deeper level, there is something in us that wants to be seen and wants to be healed with those energies. And those things, they normally, we say, they lie in the subconscious or in the unconscious. But in true reality, it is not so deep down that you cannot find it. It is more in a over consciousness, in a higher consciousness level, where you decide about what you believe. And from what you believe, you will experience your life. So you have to clean up, not in the dark rooms beyond you. You have to look what you decide, what your reality looks like. Sorry for my English. Is pain healing? Pain shows you, Joe, that there is something you should look to. Pain shows you it's really important, or to suffer, to understand those feelings are here to knock on your door and say, you should look what you believe. There's something not okay in your system. This is not your true essence. This is not what your soul tells you. You hold on beliefs that other people or the community or the collective made for you. And you agreed to these beliefs, but they are not true. They are not your truth. And so this is most important. Okay, now I'm just looking what you, yes, dizzy and eyes. Indira, for me it's also, dizziness is really amazing. Normally I stand up in the night because I have to go to the toilet. And now this time I have to go very slow so that I really do not fall down. because of this dizziness. Yes, that's really amazing. My eyes too, yes. Not seeing clear with the eyes is also possible. Okay, I'm just looking. If you have any questions, please be free and bring them up so I can see it. I just looking at those what you writing down. Okay, yes, those energies are really amazing. Hi Sylvia, I would like to ask if Rahu will transit in your 11th house. What are the positive and negative effects? The positive effects if Rahu will transit in your 11th house. And did you not look my video about the transit of Rahu and Ketu? There I spoke about all those things. You should look to my video. Rahu in the 11th house. The 11th house is about also your wishes and your wins you get, and with Rahu there could be some wishes that could fulfill with this energies, but Rahu can also, it can bring more and important persons in your life, but Rahu can also connect you to groups that are not really good for you, that maybe have some other gains than you have. So maybe that you are not really in a good way connected to these groups. This is possible with Rahu in the 11th house. So, and then you have also to look which house it is, which sign it is. This gives you also more important informations. With Rahu in the 11th house, also if you have older sibling, this could mean that this older sibling, you might have some fights with this sibling, and maybe about belief systems, maybe about money. This is possible. And also an elder sibling can go in foreign countries far away from you. That's also possible. Okay, with Rahu in the 11th house, it's also possible to get more reputation, you get awards from your job. This is also possible. Okay, do you have any more questions? Please write them down and I hope I can see them. How can this affect Earth at 12? That's a really good question. I love your English. Oh, thank you. This is a really good question because November the 23rd is for Astrological, and I spoke about this in my newsletter today, this morning, is really a very, what should I say, a strong energy cocktail at this day. I'm sure something will happen on this day, and I think it's not a good day for humanity, because at this day we have Sun at 6 to 7 degrees in the sign of Scorpio, and there is also Mars at 5 degrees in the sign of Scorpio, and Mars has an aspect to Saturn in the sign of Aquarius, and Saturn is also at 7 degrees, and this connects those planets when they are so exact in degrees, and Saturn also aspects Mars and the Sun. And I spoke about Scorpio is the house of a lot of Arabian countries, and this could mean that the war will intensify. Maybe other countries around there will also, maybe Iran or something will also go to war and that's not really nice. I do not see so much good with those connections. And at the November the 23rd, there's also moon in the sign of Pisces in the nakshatra Revati, and Revati is also very destructive nakshatra with the moon, and the moon stands for a lot of people, for the mass of people. And we have at this time Venus in the sign of Virgo, debilitated at 22 degrees, I think, and the moon is also at this degree on this day. And Virgo and Venus is weak in the sign of Virgo, and Virgo is connected also to Palestine has their I think Palestine has their ascendant, I think it was, at 25 degrees, at the degree of the solar eclipse. It's really amazing. It does not really look good for women and children, because those last degrees in the sign of Virgo are connected to women and children. It's not really looking nice, but we have to understand the stars never say that something has to happen. It is about the people. We can change everything, and the stars shows us that we have to look at these possibilities, and maybe everything we can do to change it and to go in meditation to find our own inner peace. That's really important, to heal ourselves. We cannot heal somebody else. We only can heal ourselves. That's of most importance. And then we create our reality, and we will connect to an earthly Rome that also reflects our energies. Maybe you think about, that's not true because I see the wars and I feel this inner peace, but we are here on this playground earth to show other people that they also have the ability to choose and to choose other realities. And therefore we are here. And this also means if there is a war and you have your inner peace, and then this war will not affect you really so much if you are in this inner peace. But some people, they also are very, their souls are very brave, and sometimes they decide, the soul decide to be part of this war. But for a lot of people who are in a higher frequency, it is really like, and I speak so much about this, like a glass wall between those negative energies and those higher energies. They cannot really reach you because you are in a high frequency, and those low frequency, they cannot reach you. They cannot go up. They cannot go up. You can look down, but they cannot go up. That's really important. Okay, I'm just looking what you're writing. I think Mid-East might be nuked. Yes, that's possible. Yes, it's really sad. And the last 2 weeks when I'm writing to my newsletter, I always thought, what can I write? What positive things can I write down? It's really not so easy at this time. But what I can say, what is positive, it's once the connection between Uranus and also Sun and Moon can bring up a lot of awareness that you are so much more than only your body. It really helps to awaken a lot of people. And also, it is not so negative only because the Sun now and Mars is in the sign of Scorpio. This is a dark, deep sign, but also the sign of transformation. and also these hidden secrets you do not see. And Mars and Sun helps you to understand more of your own inner secrets you have and to see them, and then you can change your energies. And maybe on the bigger level, on the world front, you can say it's possible that we can see some deep dark secrets coming out. Okay, yes, that's most. And the sign of Scorpio is the 12th house in the horoscope of the USA. And this is really also connected to foreign lands. And I think this war will make a big impact also on the USA. Yes. Yes, we are all family. We should always not forget we are all family. And Earth is a school, and we choose this school. All souls choose this school because they want to learn more, experience more things. Our souls are so brave and courageous. They really want to experience those things, because you cannot die really. You might think my body will die, but your body is part of your higher being, and your spirit is always, your higher being is always in spirit. And only a small part of yourself is here on earth. And there you live forever. And you are really, you want to try everything. If you have no end, then you want to try everything. And so that's okay. Good. So I hope you have a nice evening with this. And yes, and thank you so much for being part. And if you want, you can come to my workshop on the 10th of December, my astrological workshop. If you have any question, please write it down. I will help you. And the camera is really a little bit difficult. So thank you so much, and share this video with other like-minded people if you want. And thank you so much. Sylvia, who are the saints? What saints? There are a lot of saints. You have to tell me what you want to know about the saints. Then I can help you. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Namaste. I love you.